3-game tournament. You play 2 teams. If you win enough and score enough, you go on to the final game Sunday. We got Florida Alliance versus Washington Pride. Florida on the away bench getting warmed up. Looks like 5 minutes for warm-ups out here. Nice ice. We just got done watching the Junior Canes farm team for the Hurricanes practice. And they do 2 different Zambonis, one that comes out and sweeps and then another one to lay down some water. So looks like this ice is well taken care of. Should be fast today. This tournament here determines who goes on to nationals. One of these 3 teams between Washington Pride, the Florida Alliance, and the girls Junior Canes will progress. Sorry.
Is there anything good I'd want to steal? Or?
No, it's all here is the good stuff.
I'll wait till you get back.
You want a stool? All right, down to the last minute. Coach Pat bringing them in. He's got the game on for the girls to watch down there on the bench. Did you see that? Pat brought a tablet so that the girls could review the game live. We are official. We're just like the NHL now. All right, final seconds ticking off in warm-ups, collecting those pucks together. They're going to give you a spot? right, Lions ready to go.
Oh, who drops the bucket?
Looks like 16-minute stop clock periods. All right, Avi in net. She heads back to the blue paint. Starting lineup today is going to be Mac, Tegan, and Annabelle. Good to have Annabelle back. We've got Rudy and Tamara back on defense. Checked in with everybody. Pucks dropped. One. Pride pick it up. They walk in, top of the blue paint, take a shot. Gloved in quickly by Avi. She saw it coming from the top of the circles. Quick shot here to start the first, and we will take the face-off down in our zone, right of Avi. Puck's dropped. One back to the Pride. They have it up top. Bang it back down the wall, rimmed around far side. Grabbed by Tamara. She moves it forward to Tegan. Tegan has it low. She tried to center it. Got pinched off on that far side wall. Centering pass shot. Hit the legs of Rudy. Rudy backhand little toss, and Tegan down in the corner, gets up, moves it up towards Annabelle. Annabelle tries to push it around the defense, who's pinched in pretty heavily. Gets over to Rudy, who's going to take it from behind her net. Somebody on her, and a drop pass to Tamara. Moved up quickly, tipped out of the zone by Tegan. It's a foot race by Mac as she gets pushed over into the wall on the near side. In the ref's skates, dug out by Annabelle. Annabelle walks it forward, across, centering pass, looking to hit Olivia, who's just fresh off the bench. She's down low, turns it back around, trying to get Bryn up top. Puck comes all the way across, pushed forward by Lily, and the Pride come away with it as they peel off for a change. They dump it on the backhand down into the zone. Lily's going to grab that puck. She bangs it off the inside wall. Pride able to grab it off the near side. Sonia comes in, all three players. A 3-on-3 scuffle at the hashes. They try and pinch it out. Moved down over for Lily. Lily's going to come out of the pile with it. She makes an up pass to Olivia. Just out of reach, but the Pride grab it at the blue line. They move it in and touched at the opposite side of what is onsides. Burned through a minute and a half here already. We'll see Shaddy's line come out. We're waiting for 1D. They drop the puck anyway. Shaddy chases it down on the forecheck. It comes back over towards Amelia. She gets a shot towards the net, now down low in the zone. Puck rimmed up around the wall, rolled on the dasher. Now a bank pass over on that far side. Lily pinches in. She got a stick on it. And good play by Shaddy as she comes back to cover. She closes off that blue line, gets it going down low. Cross-ice pass, high in the air. Stick lift there by Addie, and it comes across for offsides. Shaddy on the draw here. Just outside of the zone, one back by the Pride. They get it, bank pass softly off the wall, intercepted on the near side by Maddie. They stick handle in, good onside play, poke check there towards Shaddy on the far side. Shaddy backhand up out of the zone. Defense stops, poke at by Amelia. Amelia has it, she loses an edge on the way into the zone and pinned up against the wall by Maddie. Maddie looks to come out with it, she got it. Fresh off the benches, Rudy came crashing in. Oh, sorry, that was Annabelle. They move, drop pass comes up out of the zone. Annabelle there, she's all over it. Looks to dig the puck out. They move it in, near side. Addie, cross ice for Mac. Mac has it. She's going to bank it, hit Tegan, and bounce back into the zone. Tegan was just coming in off the bench. Now for Riley. Riley moves it around, near side, over for Tegan. Tegan has it. She gets the up pass, tries to split the defense, and does. It's trickling down. Icing is on. And Mac just a stick's length away from getting there. We'll start back down low to the left of Avey. Annabelle on the draw. Annabelle wins it over to the far side. Grabbed over there by Tamara. Tamara sees the puck fed up to the defense. Defense have it. They take a shot, whisked wide of the net. That's going to be Mac's puck near side. Mac has it. She throws it up out of the zone. They threw it back in. That came offsides. They're playing. Oh, I thought that was delayed offsides. He threw his hand up for a second, but then whistled it dead. Pride win the puck back. Chased after by Mac. Near side. D-to-D pass. Misses. Now down low in the zone. They have to rim it around near side. Trying to get it out. Forecheck on by Annabelle. Annabelle on the inside here. Sees the puck. Poke check there. Mac has it at the top of the zone. Mac comes away with it. She walks down low. Takes the shot. Hits the leg of the defender. Now Tegan had the puck go right past her on the outside. Grabbed by Annabelle. Annabelle off the wall to herself. Tegan comes in. She bumps the player off. Grabbed by Tamara. Tamara up high in the zone. She's got some time. She's going to move it over off the hashes towards Tegan. Now back for Tamara. Tamara hand passed it as she knocked it out of the air, and they'll take it out of the zone. She tried to catch it. Just went off of her glove and hit Tegan. That'll whistle the play dead with the puck outside the zone. Jordana wins that puck over, gets it to Lily, who bangs it deep into the zone. Chased after by Olivia on the forecheck. She's got some fire in her step already. Puck up the wall at the hashes. Lily pinches in, gets a play on it. Jordana on a nice back check there. Plays the puck wide to the near side. Over for Bryn. Bryn off the wall up top trying to hit Sonia. Turned back in by the Pride as they dump it down. Lily chases. She's going to be first to it behind her net. She rims it around outside wall. Defense pinching in. Plays it at the hashes. Poke check there. Both of them go down in the corner. Jordana comes in to help out. Lily back on her feet. She's going to look to take it near side. Bryn calling for the puck. She gets it. Bryn skates it forward. Moves the puck up trying to hit Sonia just out of reach of Sonia. Dump back in to that far side corner. Lily back to Bryn. Bryn again. Moved it up towards Sonia near side. Gets it to the top of the zone. Not quite out. Lily will take it far side. She's got some room in front of her. Takes it. Cross ice pass to Sonia. Sonia bumps it forward. Grabbed by Olivia. She pokes it off the outside blue line. Now the Pride move forward. Great poke check there by Jordana. Got the puck coming back this way. They have to dump it forward. Bryn in a foot race. It goes all the way down. That's icing as it made it about 160 feet. They put Annabelle out there on the offensive zone face-off. Mac's going to take it. Mac wins it over to the near side wall. Down low. Up top came leaking through. Bryn has to hustle back. Bryn checks over her shoulder. She's got two on her. Comes away off the near side wall over for Mac. Mac back up to Annabelle. Annabelle grabs it. Tegan and Annabelle both going for the same puck. They come back away. Good back check there by Tegan. Grabbed by Mac. Mac flipped it forward. High slot. Comes up out of the zone. Grabbed by the Pride. High in the air. Over for Mac. Mac gets the poke check on it. Goes around. She's going to cut towards the net. Annabelle on a foot race. Gets bumped off on the puck as she's heading towards the net.
There it is. There it is.
Now up for Bryn. Bryn takes a shot off a skate. Deflected wide. Now for Lily. Lily gets a shot far side. Down low in front. Back down for Lily. Lily's going to chop it down behind the net. Bryn pinches in. Down at the hashes. Puck comes away the other way. Tegan stops the cross-ice pass. She's going to come over on the forecheck, or on the back check, I guess it is. She gets in there, both her and Mac. And Bryn on the puck. Now rimmed around for Lily, far side. She's going to push it up towards Shaddy. Shaddy to Tegan. Tegan has it on her backhand. Got it up out of the zone. That's enough for her to peel off and change. Pride able to re-enter the zone. They get the shot through a screen, but Bryn got a stick on it, flips it up into the high protective netting behind the net. That'll let the rest of the line change. One back corner over for Bryn. Bryn has it behind the net. Pride with a centering pass. It was open right up front. Grabbed by Shaddy. Amelia got the puck up and out. Now Shaddy near side. Shaddy tried to poke it around the defender. She's going to have to rim it in at the blue line. Back for Bryn. Bryn, cross-ice pass, looking for Maddie far side. Maddie comes forward. Maddie gets to it. She's got the puck. Cross-ice pass for Shaddy just behind her. Good pass there by Maddie. Now back for Riley. Riley comes away with it. She moves it up near side. Bounced off, hit the ref in the skates. Slowed it down for icing. Now the puck comes up. Cross-ice pass pushed forward by Amelia far side. They throw it forward. Hit the ref on the backside as he was trying to jump up out of the way. Riley comes crashing through. She's got a step on the Pride forward. Now down low in the corner. Peeled off by Addie. Addie kicks it to her blade. She's going to rim it around the wall near side, looking to hit Maddie at the hashes. Two of them go down. Addie, up ice pass, tipped over into the Alliance bench off the stick, and they're going to take an inside the zone face-off, it looks like. 3 officials today, 1 ref and 2 linesmen. Jordana to take the draw. Jordana wins it back into the corner, grabs the puck herself. She's going to stick handle it out of the pile. Loses one defender, still has the puck, backhands it near side for Rudy. Rudy has it. She comes forward with some speed, gets it up towards Sonia. Sonia and Olivia in the zone. She backhanded it across. Looked like she got it over the line before Olivia crossed, but the linesman in a better position to see than I am says no. Take it again right outside. Jordana waits for Sonia to get in her position before she approaches the dot, ready to grab it right off Jordana. Hit it on Sonia's stick. Cross-ice pass from Rudy to Tamara. Tamara moves it up, looks for Jordana. Jordana tipped it at the red line. Icing must have been right behind the red line. Icing on. We'll take the face-off down in our zone. 7:57 left here in the first. A defensive game. Puck is dropped. Jordana wins it back into the corner. Lily chases. Jordana digs it out on the backhand. Soft saucer pass up and out of the zone. Olivia came crashing in over for Sonia. Sonia now dumps it down. That's on the right side of the red line. A heavy crash over there by Olivia. Gets the puck in and keeps it low. Rimmed around the near side. Rudy pinches all the way down. She's at the hashes. Looks to feed the puck out. She's all by herself, using the ref as a screen to keep the Pride off. Now a pass to Olivia. Olivia back to Rudy. Jordana circling the high slot. Puck down low in the corner. Comes away. Jordana able to grab it off the wall. She moves it over far side. Gets it to Lily. Lily a shot. Hit a stick. Deflected wide. Lily tried to push it down into the zone. Had her stick lifted. Chopped up and out of the zone. Grabbed by Rudy. Rudy on the backhand. Gets it back down in the zone. It's going to go towards the blue paint, but never got on net. Now grabbed by Pride. Pride turning away. They move it up far side. Stepped up on by Jordana. She got a poke check on it. Helped out by Tegan. Tegan has it tied up in her skates, not letting it go. Now it comes up top, high in the zone, dumped into the corner. Rudy checks her shoulder. Peels away. 2 little fake moves there. Comes up the wall towards Mac. Mac's got Annabelle. Mac hits Annabelle up top. Annabelle comes away, moves over high slide, inside on a trip, and Tegan comes over, fires a shot. Mac with a backup shot. Good pressure there by that line. Tegan with the first shot, followed up quickly by Annabelle. No tripping, apparently. Coming right across the center. She has Tegan on her. Tegan over at that far side. Gives it up for Annabelle. Annabelle flips it, came all the way across, and they're going to get the whistle even though they were ready on a fast break. Can't believe they didn't call that trip. Annabelle wins it back to Tamara. Tamara, far side. She sees Mack. Saucer pass up for Tegan. Played with a high stick, and they're going to call that, move it outside the zone. Back down, up for Tamara. Tamara takes a shot, hopped over a few sticks, just went wide. Matt comes in, got her stick on that, keeps the puck low in the corner. Now over for Bryn. Bryn on her backhand, moves it forehand, tried to pass it up to Annabelle. Annabelle right in front, she's diving. Shot by Mack. Now for Annabelle. Annabelle peels away, she's got a lane to the net. She takes a shot, hits the protective netting. This line with some pressure. Mack got 2 shots off, dive into the ice. Jordana's line out. On the play, Jordana wins it over near side, lost in Lily's feet, back up for Bryn. Bryn back down the wall, dumps it low. Grabbed by Sonia. Somebody lost the stick as they're over on that far side, looking to pick it up. Comes away. Jordana looks to get in the way of that play as the puck's over on that far side wall. Grabbed by Jordana. Jordana pushes it low. Centering pass over to Olivia. Olivia grabs it off the back wall, moves it over near side. Sonia on the pressure, comes over, got a stick on it. Bryn with a pinch, comes away. It's a foot race here. Tamara's got to hustle over. She peels away and takes the inside lane. Power move, front end, backhand up over the whole net into the protective screen. Tamara on the 2-on-1 had to pick a player. She decided to take away the pass. And the shooter came in with a power move and missed high over the net. Max line back out again. Oh, they called a penalty on Olivia. Puck over for Tegan. Tegan has it. She's got the puck up top. Defense have it. They go back down off the near side wall for Lily. Lily around the outside over for Tegan. Tegan gets over there. She gets it up and down the wall. They had a chance to play it, so they're going to call the icing. Able to kill off 15 seconds of that power play. Down low inside, Rudy's going to get there. She throws it off the wall hard. It was played by the Alliance or by the Pride that time, so they lose the handle on it. They go cross ice, able to push it forward at the blue line. Moved up inside, played over on that far side wall. Poke check there, puck's over on the near side. They hustle down for it. Tegan comes across, gets in the way of the pass as the Pride take it down below behind the net. They try and hit the brakes for a centering pass. Now they dump it back off and get it up top. Moving the puck around near side. Tegan moves over on that outside. Cross ice pass up high slot. She moves over. She gets a shot on it. And Mack able to get in there and disrupt that play. Mack in her back pocket, not allowing her to get the shot off. We'll cycle up the penalty killers. We got Jordana out here. She's going to take this draw. 16 seconds left on it. Pride get the puck up top. They move it D to D. They fire a shot through a screen. Made it on to Aviana. Eight seconds left. 3:27 in the first. Won by the Pride. They get it back to their D. D up top. They have the puck. They get a shot through. Tip towards the net. Just went wide left. 3 seconds here until we get back to full ice. And Rudy's going to get a penalty right there. as she knocked that player right to her backside. They come away. We're back to 5-on-5 right now, looking to touch up the puck, and Jordana gets it, and we'll go right back on the kill. Change is done. We've got Mack and Teagan back out. They've got the Pride. Get the puck low in the corner. They come away with it, looking for that centering pass. Good play by Addie as she keeps the play wide. Up top, the puck leaked out of the zone. As the Pride look to regroup, they move it forward near side. They come across, puck's in onside, drop pass up top, played after by Mack. Now move down low around that far side wall. Over to the far side, up top to the defense. Teagan with pressure as they move it back down, looking for that give and go. They knew that was coming, and they sniffed it out. Over for Teagan, drop pass back to the defense. Now Mack moves it up, played by Addie. Addie has it near side. She looks to play the puck off that inside wall. Bryn has to hustle over as she gets it in the corner. Pinches her off on the inside wall. 45 seconds left here in the kill. Now moved up to the defense. Cross-ice pass over for Teagan. She got over there. Deflected the puck wide of the net on the shot. Now Pride looking to regroup. They move it around on the cycle. Backhand pass up top high. Crashed in on by Mack. They look to move it around. They get low inside and lose the puck over to Addie. Addie around far side. At the hashes, picked up by the defense. Teagan blocks him off. It comes up top. Didn't quite split the D, but now allows Addie to chip it up over to Mack. Mack gets it over, and now Teagan near side. Teagan comes away with it. She walks into the zone, takes it wide on her backhand. She hits the brakes. Pass to Mack. Mack has a shot. Oh, and just missed that far side right corner. What a great play there. Over for Bryn. Bryn moves it back forward, back to full strength. Good penalty kill there. And Addie. Addie backhands up. Oh, and they're three Pride wide open in front. They missed the shot. Avey pushes to the near side, up top high. Pride put it back down low. Addie's got it. Addie to Maddie. Maddie off the wall looking to hit Mack. Mack tries to bang it out of the zone. Not quite able to. Grabbed by Amelia far side. Now Maddie's going to stick handle up into the zone. Top at the blue lines. Grabbed by the Pride. Poke check there by Amelia. Now a one-on-one as we come back here. One-on-one shot through Rudy. A second try at it. Rudy lifts her stick. Now moves it up. Gets it out of the zone. Grabbed by the Pride. Over for Shaddy. Shaddy plays it back down across the line. Comes over. Left for Rudy. Rudy has it. She's got to play it over to Lily. Lily back over towards Shaddy. Shaddy trying to move it up the wall. Gets it to Maddie for a moment, but Pride over to intercept. We see the puck back for Lily on her zone. Over for Amelia. Drop pass back, looking to hit Lily, and does. Lily's going to bring it to the near side where she's got some room. Dumps it down into the zone, and that'll end the period. After one, no score. Some good chances for both sides. And we'll regroup. All right, second period swap sides. Avy back to the blue. Annabelle, Mac, Tegan. Tamara, Rudy. As we start the second period. And that'll be the first 9 seconds here in the second. Back for Annabelle. Annabelle makes the draw. It's lost in some skates. Over for Tegan. Tegan tried to bump it up towards Tamara. Rudy's going to grab it. On her forehand. One on her. She makes that girl miss. Rudy walks it all the way up. Gets into the zone. A little bit hung up there at the blue line. But she's going to take that puck all the way down as they come back away. Pride on the near side. Come all the way across. Mac comes over to make the play. Grabbed by Mac. She's going to take it around behind her net. Off the wall, grabbed by the Pride as they turn it back the other direction. Chopped after by Rudy. They go off on a change. Rudy in the corner. Pride get there. They look for a centering pass. Able to walk it right forward. Shot cleared out of harm's way by Tegan. Avy reached out her leg and made the close there. Another shot through a screen, deflects wide. Back for another try. Both Rudy and Annabelle slide down to the ground hard. Back down in. Shot off that outside wall, hit everybody and didn't make it through. Rudy's going to fire it off that inside wall. Defense for the Pride, pinching deep. Dangerous game. Now a 2-on-1 over in the corner. Grabbed by the Pride, they come away. Mac picks her pocket. It's 3-on-2 coming back the other way. They've got three. Tegan trailing, comes over wide. Drop pass for Tegan. Tegan has it, fires a shot off a leg and goes wide. Good drop pass there by Mac as she took everybody with her. Now over for Bryn. Bryn has it. She fires it off the wall. Grabbed by the Pride at the red line. Now Jordana, fresh off the bench, over to Lily. Lily off the wall, intercepted by the Pride as they have it. Jordana looks to get over there. Centering pass comes over. Poke check by Mac. Mac's got it. Mac and Jordana, they come up the ice together. She's got all three of the Pride on her as she tried to cross center ice, move it to her forehand. They move it back up. That'll be icing going the other way as they didn't get near the blue line, or the red line, sorry, before they shot it down. .13:57 here. Jordana on the draw. Looks to play it over to Sonia. Pride win it back into the corner. Rimmed around near side wall. Lily activates, gets it back down into the zone. Sonia over there looking to play the puck. Bryn on the other side, she activates, gets the puck down towards Olivia, pushes it back far side. Sonia and Bryn in the corner, play the puck deep. Bryn stick lift there. Puck comes forward. Poke checked on the near side by Jordana. Jordana comes away. She gets a shot towards the net. Goes wide. Sonia bodies off the player as she comes in towards the door. She moves it over towards the middle. Now a bounce pass over for Olivia. Olivia plays her body wide. Drop pass up for Lily. Lily gets tripped on the way down. They got that one this time. They let it go and let them touch up with the puck, and that'll put the power play out on the ice. Jordana, Olivia, Annabelle, Mac, and Rudy. Jordana on the draw. One back to Mac. Mac has it up top. Mac cross-ice pass, tipped by the Pride. Back down low for Jordana. Jordana up top to Rudy. Rudy has it. She's going to move it back down low. Jordana peels into the center. Pushed away by the Pride, but Annabelle able to collect it. Annabelle looking for the pass. She goes cross-ice for Mac. Mac has it. Had the goalie moving side to side there for a moment. Mac's got a lane. She opens it up. Cross-ice pass over for Jordana, and Jordana gets a quick wrist shot on. Good cross-ice movement of the puck there. Goalie able to crash in and get on it. Minute 3 left here in the power play. Mac will take the draw on that far side. Mac hits a skate. Pride get it. They skate it around behind their net. Olivia looks to cut him off as they're trying to skate it through everybody. Mac got up there, got a body on it. Cross-ice pass comes up and out of the zone over for Jordana. Jordana behind her net, one on her. Up here high in the zone, going to hit Annabelle. Annabelle sees the puck hopping, and the Pride try and play it back down into the zone. It came across offside, so we'll take a face-off right outside the zone. Jordana on the draw. Wins it over to Annabelle. Annabelle back to Mac. Mac up top to Jordana. Jordana right down the slot. Brings it over. She's going to take it wide into the corner. Oh, Rudy coming right down Broadway. Tried to take a shot, hit the skate. That was a great activation by Rudy. Backhand pass. Pride get there. They're able to come away. They got a 2-on-1 coming the other way. Good back check there by Mac as she got on the right side of that play. Rimmed around far side. Grabbed by Rudy. 5 seconds left here. Trying for one more run. The puck off that outside wall. Never got up and out. Slashing is going to happen there. They get a shot on Avy. Avy gets it covered up and now touched up by Jordana. And we'll swap the ice for power plays. Sonia and Shaddy come out on the draw here. One back by the Pride. They have it up top. Up to the defense. Defense shot through everybody. It chopped out of the way out in front of the net. Defense able to get in. Another shot blockered high. Defense pinch in. They have it down low. Drop pass to the Hashes. Grabbed by the Pride as they move it around. Up top to the defense. Defense back down and in. They tried to recenter it. Sniffed out by Lily as she got it up, and now Sonia's going to have a break. Sonia on the inside comes into the zone, tried to move it back forehand. Sonia on a good forecheck too, able to keep the puck low for a moment as they finally get it up on a backhand out of the zone. They come walking across the red line. Sonia on that back check still, fights it off. They take it wide. Drop pass up top to the defense, played back down low in the corner. Pushed out of harm's way, blocker to side by Avy. Now they start a cycle. Shot hits the skates of Bryn. Bryn in the corner pinches it up against the wall, look to get a stick on it as she tries to slow things down. Bryn, they cut to the inside, get a shot, blockered away, hits the protective netting.
Let's go, Big Mac.
Teagan and Mack in to finish out the penalty kill. Mack on the draw. One by Mack over to the far side. Defense get it. They don't quite get a lot on that. Comes up top. Defense have it. They shoot through a screen. Grabbed by Avy through all of that traffic. Good eyes by the goalie as she tracked that all the way into the leather. On the near side, Mack will take the draw. One right into the center, poked at by Avy. Avy had a glove on it. A few players fall down on it. Fought after by Addy, back to full strength. Puck's low, defense get it. Bounced back to the top of the goal. Rolled out in the goal mouth. Now back to 5-on-5 hockey. 9:47 left here in the second. Jordana's line comes out. One by Jordana. Over for Rudy. Rudy soft pass off the Hashes. Now she picks it up behind her net. She's got a lane. She's going to move it up herself. Comes walking forward. Pass up to Olivia. Olivia across the red line. Move back to the inside. Addie hustles over. Addie has it far side. Cross ice pass to Jordana. Jordana picks it up. Tries to open up some ice, but three Pride there. She able to shake them all. Now she comes forward in 3-on-1 or 3-on-2. Entered into the zone. Good. Jordana low. Everybody goes with her. Looking to get some room up top for Rudy. Rudy has it. She's going to fire it through everybody. Sonia tried to tip it on net. Just missed. Now an up pass. Sniffed out by Addie comes over, leaves the puck for Sonia. Sonia dumps it back down that outside wall. Came across on the near side. Rudy hustles over. It's going to come up and out. She plays it at the red line. Rudy, one on her. Takes it in. Over for the Pride. Pride touch pass up. Kicked out over for Jordana. Jordana off the body of Sonia. Plays it over near side. Gets the puck up to the wall. Olivia scooting in. And the puck moved back the other way as we play here at neutral ice. Good move there by Jordana. She's going to come over on the near side. Caught him changing, so they got a 3-on-2. Jordana through everybody. Gets a shot through the legs. Comes back up top for Addie. Addie had one on her, so she has to dump it back down in the corner. Pride come away with it behind their net. They start skating forward. Take it across the blue line. Pushed wide by Maddie. Dumped in. The ref had to duck as that was coming right at him. Defense gets the puck over behind the net. Up top, played off that outside wall, and it went too far. Amelia took a shot at it, and it came in off sides at the blue line. 7:57 here in the second. Shaddy on the draw. One back by the Pride. Pressure by Alliance. Gets the puck down low. Over for Riley. Riley rimmed it around near side. Got it up and out of the zone. Amelia chases. Pride try and move it in. They get in top of the circle. Shot goes off a stick. Hits the netting. Both teams change. One back by the Pride. They have it up top. Shot tipped in front of the net. Avey there to make the change. Bren looks to dig it out as Mack pins the player up against the wall. 2-on-2 as they scuffle for it. Goes down. Mack comes away with it. Mack off the wall to Teagan. Teagan grabs it off this near side wall. She loses an edge, but able to get on that shot. Lost an edge, regained her feet, got over in the lane. Mack looks to dig it out again. Kicked forward over for Annabelle. Annabelle comes away with it. She's got a lane over on that far side. She brings it in near side. Drop pass over for Teagan. Teagan takes it over, brings it down low, hits the brakes, drops it back up for Lily. Now Annabelle out of the pile, has it low. She's looking for somebody to get open. Cross-ice pass intercepted by the Pride. Dump back across the crease over for Mack. Now moved up and out. Grabbed by Bryn. Annabelle tried to pick it forward. Over for Mack. Mack comes away with it. Peels up far side. She's got Annabelle up top. Annabelle in the zone. Teagan streaking towards the net. She makes the pass towards Teagan and just couldn't quite connect on the pass. Now Pride come away with it. Teagan bumps it off of her stick. They go to change. Back for Bryn. Bryn cross ice, near side, over for Mack. Mack picks it up on the hop. Comes across for Jordana. Jordana over there. She's got Mack in front. Makes the shot, hits a skate, deflects wide. Jordana grabs it again. Centering pass comes up through everybody. Up top for Rudy. Rudy takes a swipe at it. It's in the high slot. 2 swipes at it and never could get some lumber on there as the Pride move it the other way. Mack still out there on a long shift. Pride able to get the puck. Mack moves it out of harm's way. Behind her net. Checked up on the near side. Over for Jordana. Jordana and Olivia come forward. They have it in. Good onside play. Take it down low. Cross-ice pass over for Olivia, and the puck goes down. She got hooked down on the way to the net. Puck still alive up top. Dumped back down by Addie. Pride get it at the hashes. They move it off the inside wall. Addie down there. Played off her stick. Olivia keeps it alive momentarily, but it does come up out of the zone. Pride try and move across center ice at the faceoff dot. Toe drag there. Top of the circle. Shot blockered away by Avey. Now grabbed by Rudy. Rudy with room. Rudy cross-ice pass up top for Jordana. She caught an edge right as the puck hit her stick, and they come back in offside. 4:53 left here in the second. Puck one back to Riley. Riley has it on her stick. Surveys the ice. Cross-ice pass trying to hit Sonia. Comes high in the air off a stick. Grabbed by the Pride. Stepped up on by Tamara. Tamara opens up the ice as she retreats back in her zone. Now up to Sonia. Sonia near side. Tried to get it out. It does come up and out. Jordana had to move back. Chopped out of the air by Olivia. Olivia peels up ice at the red line. She enters in. Onside. Turns around. Tried to play it back down low. Back up for Riley. Riley fires a shot through some traffic, and it goes left of the net. Now picked up on the backside. Stick lift there by Jordana. Puck moved up top for Riley again. Riley on the backhand. Got it to Olivia. Olivia plays it over at the circles, trying to get it centered. Jordana comes in, chopped at by the Pride as they aren't ready for that play, and it goes 200 feet for icing. Shaddy's line out, offensive draw, 4:03 left here. Shaddy ties up the player at center, dug out by the Pride as they get it coming across the blue line. 2-on-2, pushed away by Lily as she got a stick on there and picked her pocket. They come forward with it, back for Lily. Lily, and they able to turn around, get a shot that just went wide of the net. Now for Maddie. Maddie decides to play it back into Bryn. Bryn has some time. She goes off the wall near side. Lily gets there, bumps it up to Amelia. Now Shaddy's going to play it off the wall. She's got one to beat. She comes around, held up and knocked down on her way into the zone. All right, we'll take this draw outside of the zone. Annabelle wins it over for Lily, who gets it down into the zone. Hard around the wall. Pride get it. They move it up. Stepped up on the near side by Bryn. Bryn pushes them off on that far side wall. Pride able to come in. Mac steps up into him, gets the puck. She's going to grab it low in the corner. Over on the near side, Bryn has it. Has to turn around as two forecheckers on her. Kicked that out front. Now McKenzie. They've got two chances at it. Oh, two players there trying on a fast break. Pride able to come away with it. They turn high slot, dug off by Tegan as Tegan interrupts that play. Now the puck up towards the defender who has to loft it into the corner. Grabbed by Lily. Lily up top towards Mac. Mac bumped it trying to get it to Bryn, and the Pride turned it back around the other direction. Shot across the crease. Goes over into the far corner. Now moved up top over for Mac. Mac has a lane, one to beat. She's got Tegan with her. Comes over wide. Tegan on that back door as they rim the puck around far side wall. Tegan steps in. Pride come away with it at the hashes. They move back. Poke check there by Bryn. Keeps it alive. Now move the other way. Tegan's going to grab it. She's got it far side. Tegan cross-ice pass to Rudy. Rudy at the blue line. Goes to the red line. She's got some room. Enters into the zone clean. Peels up. Backhand back down into the corner. Now, Tegan took a swipe at that, and Pride able to drag the puck over on the far side. Rudy checks her shoulder. Pride in a change. A lot of snow building up on the ice now. Rimmed around near side. Tegan gets up there, bangs it up towards getting it out of the zone. Not quite able to. Mac comes back down to help. Dug off the pile by the Pride. They go centering pass. Sniffed out by Jordana. Jordana comes up top. Comes away with it. Bounce pass. Intercepted by one defender. They turn it back the other direction. They walk in. Cross-ice pass. Missed the tape of the trailer. Now Tegan pins her up against the wall. Puck moved up top towards Sonia. Tegan took a swipe at it. They walk all the way in. Shot misses wide of the net. Pride push it back down deep. Grabbed by Jordana. Jordana flips it up out of the zone. Grabbed by the Pride. Pride trying to wait for everybody to clear. They drop it at the blue line to wait and regroup. Come across. Grabbed by Jordana. Now for Rudy. Rudy plays it over to Sonia. Sonia on the wide side. Had her stick lifted but able to flip it forward. Dump back in towards Jordana. Jordana poke check there. Has the puck. It's live. Over towards Sonia. Backhand pass to Sonia. Sonia winded up a shot. Now it's flipped high into the air. Hustle over by Lily. Lily comes across. Gets to the hashes. Played back up the wall. Going the other way. It's a foot race. As she collects it, shot gobbled up by Avey as she had the angle cut down. .25 seconds left here in the second. Jordana on this draw. Pride have it. Played back into the corner. Comes up top. Over for Sonia. Sonia up top towards Olivia. Olivia, good pass there. She played it off of her skates behind her. Now Sonia tries to dig it out. Over from Jordana. 5 seconds left here. Played wide. At the end of 2, we're still scoreless out here in Charlotte. Looks like we are going to do an ice cut. So we'll be back after the ice cut here.